on this GMC Savannah 2500. They should all be the same, if I'm not mistaken, from 2007 to 2015, but I could be mistaken. But I'll show you. I'll do a step-by-step. I took the wheel off on the driver's side here so we have more light, and I'm going to show you how I actually remove it. I'll show you the part in a second. Okay, here's the part. I took it out of the packaging. Wanted to show you this right here. These bolts, these two bolts, go up against where the oil filter is. I'll show you that once we get under the car. It's 10 millimeters, so you know. And then there's a bolt here that attaches to the, get out of the light here, it attaches to the oil pan. I'm going to loosen that up. I'll show you again when I get under the car. And I'm going to also show you where it's leaking. And then this right here, they don't give you any plugs on this particular brand. When you're snaking it through, you don't want to get any dirt in that hole and in that hole there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape there, so when I snake it through, I don't get any dirt. So I'll show you when I get to that point. Be right back. All right, I just covered the tips here so they don't get any dirt. I just use tape, regular masking tape, just so the dirt doesn't go in when you're snaking it through. And here's the oil cooler lines right up here. They go across and they go down. And these are the two bolts, the two 10 millimeter bolts you have to remove. My leak, let me show you where my leak is right behind this cover. I wiped it down, and then they actually turn. These are it right here, and they turn and go up. So they go up into the, they snake up through there, and as you can see, they turn where they split. That's the bottom of the lower radiator connector there. There's clips you have to remove, and then the other one goes up. As you can see, it turns up there. So I'll show you when we get up on top. This right here is the line that is attached to that bolt. It's just pressed in, so you just get a fine screwdriver, stick it up through here. Right there's the bolt, you can see it, and just pop it right out. All right, just wanted to let you know, this is what I'm using. I'm using a 14 millimeter 6-point socket with an adjustable or a swivel head. Actually, it's the whole stud is coming out. Yeah, so here it is. Hold on a second. There it is. So here's the bolt that actually holds that bracket on. So now these lines are loose from the motor. Just wanted to show you. Let me get a close up. Right there is the retaining clip. Do you see that retaining clip? That needs to come out in order for you to pull those lines off. And then the other one, let me see here. The other one is right there. Do you see it? Try to point to it. Right there. Right there. You need to take off these little plastic covers. They keep the dirt and everything away, so you could actually keep it clean, so you could pop it off. These are the retaining clips I wanted to show you. Don't lose these, don't damage them, because they don't come with the new line. So this is the one, and this is the other one. So you need to be very careful you don't damage them. But there you are. These are the retaining clips, and here are the tools I use. This is an old dental tool, really strong. Get in there, pop it right out. And if that doesn't work, this is a really fine flat tip eyeglass screwdriver. Works perfect. Pop them right out. All right, let's move on. The 10 millimeter, again, 6-point deep. This is just what I have. I mean, you could use anything you like, but again, if you have any questions or a comment, just leave it below and I will definitely try to get back to you. So, oh, there goes the gasket. It fell, and that's it. It's done deal. I mean, it's out. There it is. Just wipe that clean, and there's the block. Right. All I got to do now is pretty much pull it through, just like so, and comes right out. Here they are. So there's the lines right there, and it's simple as that. All right, so let's put it all back together. Okay, this is the new one right here. Gasket already comes right there, so you don't have to mess with it. Gasket's there. The only thing it doesn't come with, again, mine was corroding here, because it collects all stones and dirt and stuff in there. And then you have that right there, and I put tape here because it does not come with any protection, so you don't want to get dirt in there. So it'll probably go through your filter, but if you get something big, you don't want anything to clog your oil lines up. All right, so let's put it all back together. Just reverse the steps. The lines go in. The problem is you want to make sure it's nice and clean. You see how it's all crudded up with dirt and stuff? So you got to make sure that's clean so the gasket seats in there properly. So just take a rag, wipe it clean, just like that. And so it's a nice clean area so you could secure your bolts to. Okay, I tighten those 10mm bolts down into the block. Now I moved over here. It's part of the electrical. All it does is get pushed into that bolt, and that's it. You're done. So the bottom half is done. Okay, I installed the lower one. You can see I have the plastic cover on. It's that piece right there. Let me zoom in. See that right there? Sorry about the shaking, but yes, that's the piece. It's already in and installed. I'm gonna try to do the top. Put it in, and you just make sure it's in that right position. You'll feel that little slip that goes in there, and then that's it. I mean, it's in. So now all I got to do is put the retaining clip, that's the hard part, is lining the retaining clip up. It's this right here. I don't know if you can see it. This piece right here. And okay, there it is. It's in. The retaining clip is installed. It's nice and secure. This clip right here. The bottom's in. And I didn't put the plastic cover on right here. You see this plastic cover? I didn't put this on. This is to keep everything nice and clean so that you don't, so it doesn't get dirty, so you won't be able to get it out. But I'm gonna check it for leaks now, so I'm gonna start it up and I'll be back. Okay, it's running now. Just checking my lines, making sure there's no leaks. There's the lower one down there, and it is actually dry, so that's pretty good. And I didn't put that clip on the top one right there. There's a nice shot of it. Perfect. So all I'm gonna do is take this clip, check it for oil, just do that right there, and nothing on my finger. And then push that retaining clip on a second. Okay, yeah, there it is. It's all clipped on there, nice and clean. They go on a certain way. I want to show you on the old one. You see that? You see that little? That's where the retaining clip is, right there. But this is a 2010 6.0. So if you have a comment, if you have a question, leave it down below. And I hope this helps. And if you like this video, please support my channel by subscribing and liking. And I'll catch you on the next one.